Hey, it's me, Cynthia. I am she, and I made it home from Texas, regardless of those terrible dreams that were wishing me harm. It was a successful trip. It was Shannon and I, my son. He's 19. He decided he doesn't want to go to his college anymore, so we flew to Texas, just him and I, and we moved him out of his dorm and checked him out of school, and it was my first time driving in another state by myself. What is my hair doing? The sun is shining directly on me, so I'm not wearing an illuminescent shirt. So today, I'm not going to say S-O anymore. Okay? Well, we're going to make corned beef and cabbage. What I do is I start with any brand bacon. They tricked me on the sale price of this. They had $2.99 under it, and it was $5.99. So mad. Alright, so oh my gosh, I've already screwed up the not saying S-O word. And now I'm spelling it. Let's try not to spill blood everywhere. I don't like the way this cutting turned out. It didn't unseal it all the way. Bastards. Turn on. I have trouble. I'm just going to dump this whole pound of bacon right in the dry pot. These are very important. Take a look at step one. You just fry it all up in there. No big... This is my dad's recipe for corned beef and cabbage. I asked my aunt I asked her in Ireland when we were there to make us some. And she said no. She said, we don't really eat corned beef and cabbage here in Ireland. And apparently it's true. It was on 0 menus anywhere in town. And that made me sad. We wanted the authentic stuff, not the American version. But my dad was born and raised in Ireland, so his version is the authentic Irish version. He made up this part with the bacon, though, because my aunt thought that was the most disgusting thing she ever heard of in her life. He puts what? Why would you put bacon in with the beef? Because it's delicious. I cook my bacon until it's crispy, like burned. I like that burned flavor in with my corned beef. So I'm going to let this cook until it's burned. Look, these are all my receipts from going to Texas. By the way, when we went to Texas, we got to the airport at 10 o'clock for our 12:40 flight. Our 12:40 flight was delayed, so we had to wait. Then they decided it came on time, so they boarded us on the plane, and we sat on the runway for a little over an hour. We taxied, and they were acting like we were leaving. We were, like, speeding up, and then they just stopped traveling and taxied us back to the airport because the computer stopped working. This was American Airlines. So we get off the plane, and they had already rebooked us on another flight. And mind you, we were there at 10 o'clock. The next flight was at 6 p.m. We got in smoothly. We got the rental car. We got the room. We went to sleep for about 5 hours. We got up, went to the college, and they had no record of him withdrawing from the college, so they wouldn't let him get his stuff. So we had to go to the administration office, and the lady was mean to him. She was basically mad that he was leaving, and she wanted to cause him grief. So she said, you need to prove why you're leaving. And he's like, this is not something I can prove. I'm just leaving. And so finally she looked it up, and she found his request. So they gave us the okay to go into the dorms, because it's still Christmas break, and the dorms were locked. So they had someone let us in, and my bacon, I need to check on it. Oh, this is really annoying. So we cleaned out his room in like 2.5 hours. We got to the UPS store. It cost $400 to ship all of his boxes back. And we donated like half his stuff. All the toiletries that were unopened and all that stuff. Garbage bags, dish soap. Everything was unopened. The kid did not touch anything that we bought for him. I think my kitchen is catching fire. I shouldn't be frying stuff. I'm not very good at it. So we paid for his stuff, and then the rest of the trip, well, that was the rest of the trip. We were done with that at about 3 o'clock, and we went and tried some Chick-fil-A, and we drove back to the airport, dropped off the car, and got our ticket. So we were checked in at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and our flight didn't leave until 10:40. We knew that. I wanted to drive to Houston and go find Graveyard Girl. So, oh my God, and I made it a point. I just said that as a point. No, stop seeing it. Give me my meat. And this is why I don't have a cooking channel. Alright. So, wash that meat. Wash your hands. Can you see that? I just dumped that right in there with the bacon. I just salt it like twice over the top. And that's it. Even though the bacon has all that salt, we're going to fill half of that giant pot with water. Alright, here we go with the sun again. There's no good place for me to be. Sorry. Oh. Alright, so I'm just pouring this right in. That's how much I fill it. So the tip is sticking out. I boil it on medium for about 2 hours, and then I put it to low and for the rest of the time. So like right now it is 11:54 a.m. So I will do it a medium boil for about 2 hours, and then I'll put it all the way to low. But it'll be done by about 5. About an hour before you're ready to eat, I quarter these. It's a big cabbage and a little cabbage. I quarter them and throw them in there. Just throw them right in the pot and leave it on that. Well, you can turn it up to about a medium so it'll boil. These only take about 30 minutes. I like them falling apart, so I boil the heck out of it until it basically disintegrates. I like to be able to see through it. I don't like crunchy. And because I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to dirty an extra pot, I just throw about 4 potatoes into the microwave. Just poke holes in them, wet them, poke holes in them, throw them in the microwave for about 7 to 11 minutes, depending on how many potatoes you put in there. And that works fine, because that's just delicious. And then you serve it all together, and you eat it with a lot of butter. I eat it with a lot of butter, even though there's a pound of bacon in there. I'm working on that heart attack. You gotta fuel the machine, and it might as well be good fuel. And fat is premium fuel. That's how I live my life. And that's why I can't walk through the airport with my son. So that's it for the cooking lesson for today. That's Irish cooking with Cynthia. Yeah. Hi. Okay, I was watching a video by some lady. I can't remember her name, but she was curling her hair with a spiral curling iron, and my sister got me one for Christmas, and mine did not turn out as good as hers. So I need to practice. This looks like I slept with braids in my hair. This is not good at all. And all right, so today on Instagram I posted I was watching a video, Ruby Stedman teaching us all with circular needles, and I'm doing it. And see, I can do it. Okay, that's better. I'm doing it. There's the stuff on the back, and that's the actual knit, and it's coming out really well. I'm very excited about this. This just made my sad little day. There we go. There we go. There we go. And that is it. I'm finishing the corned beef and cabbage. I've had it off for a few hours, and now it's time. I added the cabbage right in there. And to know that your corned beef is finished, this is how you can tell that it's all the way done. Not by mixing the cabbage. Hold on. It does this. It falls apart. See that? It's just falling right apart. That's how you know it is done and ready to eat. It smells so good. It smells so good. I'm very excited about this. This is going to be a good one, guys. I'm looking over there at the record button when I should be looking here at the actual camera. Hi. Ooh. All right. Well, that is it. I'm going to go. I'm officially done with this video. I'm going to edit and upload it so you can see it and marvel at it. I really want to do skits and stuff, but it's really, do you know how hard it is? Like, I watch Superwoman and Jenna Marbles, and they do little skits with themselves. It is very hard to do. It is so hard to do. I will accomplish at least one skit by myself. It's gonna happen. 2015 is the year of skits. Or the year of the first skit. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Why are you flipping up? It's like, I didn't even bother with the back. I was like, this came out sucking, so I'm not even gonna bother with the back. It's just, Mark is the only one that has to look at it besides you guys. I would never go to work like this, but I would come onto YouTube like this. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful everything, and perhaps I will see you on another day.